What is the minimum down payment required for a first-time homebuyer? Well, I think the first thing we need to answer is what constitutes a first-time homebuyer? What is the definition of one? For mortgage purposes, a first-time homebuyer is someone who has not owned a property or had your name on any property in the last 3 years. And that's the definition of a first-time homebuyer. Now, what are the minimum down payment requirements? This one is where it gets kind of fun. So on a conventional loan, if you are truly a first-time homebuyer, you can do as little as a 3% down payment. If you're not a first-time homebuyer, a conventional loan requires a 5% minimum down. Not 20%, everyone still thinks it is 20%, but even as a non-first-time homebuyer, the minimum down on a conventional for a primary home is 5%. With FHA, it's still 3.5%. Now keep in mind there are other loan types out there such as VA and USDA, which are zero down, both great opportunities for first-time homebuyers as well. However, one of the biggest misconceptions out there for first-time homebuyers is the words down payment assistance and first-time homebuyer in the same sentence. They are not the same thing. There are several down payment assistance programs where you don't have to be a first-time homebuyer. So just keep that in mind. There are some that do require it, but again, for the most part, most down payment assistance programs do not require you to be a first-time homebuyer. You just have to live in the property as your primary residence. So there you have it. For a true first-time homebuyer, your minimum down payment on a conventional loan would be 3%, FHA 3.5%, or if you're USDA or VA, zero down.